And when we talk about the future of America, we make fundamental changes in our priorities. Education goes to the top of the list. This working families of this country deserve quality, affordable child care. We're going to have universal child care in this country. We are going to invest in public education, not charter schools. We are going to triple funding for low-income Title I schools so that all kids get a quality education regardless of the zip code in which they live. And because we believe in education, we believe in educators. And that is why we are going to move in the direction of making sure that no teacher in America earns less than $60,000 a year. And because we believe in education, we know that all of our people, regardless of their income, have the right to a higher education. And that is why we're going to make public colleges and universities and trade schools tuition free. "12 years ago, against my vote, Congress voted to bail out the crooks on Wall Street. 2 years ago, against my vote, Trump and his friends gave $1 trillion in tax breaks to the 1% and large corporations. Well, if we could bail out the crooks on Wall Street and give tax breaks to billionaires, we can cancel all student debt in America. In other words, when you have a government that is there to represent working families and the middle class and lower income people, we look at our priorities in a very different way. No more tax breaks for billionaires. They're going to start paying their fair share of taxes.
So, yes, if you didn't already know, Bernie Sanders wants to abolish everybody's student loan debt, and he plans to do so by imposing a tax on Wall Street speculation. Sanders' logic is simple and makes a lot of sense. Back in 2008, the American people had to bail out Wall Street, and now Sanders thinks it's time for Wall Street to return the favor. Besides wiping out all student loan debt in this country, Bernie plans to utilize his proposed tax on Wall Street speculation in order to join the many countries around the world and make public colleges and universities tuition free. And we should join the many countries around the world and make public colleges and universities tuition free. Education should be a human right. I don't think that should be something that is considered controversial to say. And you know what? A lot of countries do understand that education is a human right, at least when it comes to public colleges. In truth, there are many countries around the world that have made public colleges tuition free. And that's a very good thing, because again, education should be a human right. I mean, we already guarantee education K through 12. Why not extend that guarantee through college? And preschool for that matter. And childcare is very important as well, because one's early years are very important in terms of development. Bottom line here is that, as Bernie was very astutely explaining, we should be investing in education. In a moral and just society, everybody should have equal opportunity in regards to pursuing education. And that means the wealth of the family you were born into, or the wealth of your guardians, should not be a factor in whether or not you are able to pursue a higher education, or an entry level education for that matter. And no one should have to go into enormous debt in order to do so. And you know what? The American people agree. Most support making childcare and pre K free for all, and most support making public colleges and universities tuition free.